Again, we are going to review the historical background of the Renaissance age. Okay. Anybody can talk to me, tell me something about this age? Any idea? Any concept? Any event? Any information? Any movement? Any theory? Any ideology? Yes. Yes, please. Quiet, please. Quiet. Yes, please. Yes. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. And can you explain one of these points? Can you discuss one of these points? Again, please. Sorry. Yes. 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 Quiet, please. Yes. Yes. Lady, please, quiet. Yes. Okay, thank you. Any other idea? You are supposed to be ready for this lecture. Yes, come on. Any other idea? Ladies, gentlemen, come on. Yes, please. Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 Thank you. Yes. Very good. Thank you. Yes, please. Again, please. Yes. Yes. Yes.
This was unusual thing because English was the poor.
Yes. Very good.
The rich family was living in Roman.
Yes.
And the writer
Yes.
writes in the English story and more.
Yes.
And
Yes. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Yes, please. Yes. Yes. Yes, very good. Thank you. Very good. Perfect. Any other idea? Come on. Have you? Yes, please. Yes. Yes. The Tudors again. Yes. Yes. They became kings. Yes. 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 Thank you very much. Yes, please. Any other idea? Have you taken any notes? Okay, tell me something about your notes. Come on. Yes, please. Yes, you lady. Gentlemen, come on. This is not right. This is not right. Yes, please. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to review again the last lecture about the historical background of the Renaissance period. Okay, number one, it is important. It marks the transition of a new age, of a new era. Why? Why? Why do we say, for example, early modern English? What happened? What made this era to be important and to make it distinct from the medieval ages? What happened? Okay, we said number one. Yes, yes, please. Yes, yes, please. Yes, you. Yes, very good. Thank you. Listen up, please. Quiet. Okay. Can anyone discuss this point, please? Who were the family members? Yes, please. Yes. In what year exactly? In what year? Yes, please.
Early 7 is married.
Yes.
I put 8.
Yes. Okay, I mean, the first king was Henry VII. He became king where? When? In what year? In what year? Yes, please. In 1485, yes. In 1485, King Henry VII became the king. So this is very important. This marks the transition from the medieval ages to early modern English. We see many characteristics rose in this period, in this era. Okay. Can anyone tell me the family members of the Tudors? The family members. Yes, please. Henry VII. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Very good. Henry. Yes. Henry VII. Later on, his son. He was who? Yes, please. Henry VIII. Yes, please. Yes. Thank you. Henry VIII. Okay, and later on, here. Okay, yes, please. Here we have, okay, Mary. Okay, very good. And here we have Elizabeth. Yes, thank you. And here we have Edward. Okay, so these are the kings and queens who ruled England, and they had their own and very important impact on England in almost all the fields of life, as for example scientific fields, intellectual fields, in economy, in political situations, in military invasions, and so on. So this family are considered the most important family and the most important kings who made England rise and become illuminating and become brilliant in all its fields, intellectual fields, ideological. Yes, please. Yes, Henry VIII. He had his own impact. Okay, we are going to talk about. Okay, later on, there is another distinct mark that makes this transition from the medieval ages to early modern English. Okay, the second point was. Yes, please. Yes, very good. Yes. Caxton introduced. Yes. The printing press. Yes. Into England. So, can anyone discuss this point? Yes, please.
In that time,
Yes.
books were very expensive.
Yes.
So casting by printing in England,
Yes.
we made books very cheap.
Yes.
So we could buy it.
Yes, very good. Any other idea? You ladies, please. Yes. You have some comment? Yes, please. Okay, thank you. So, William Caxton, he was the first to introduce the printing press into England. You just imagine that you are a member of a society in the medieval ages. There were no printing press. Books were written by hand, okay? They were written by hand. So this means that books were very expensive. Common people and normal people could not purchase and get books. So this means the absence of books. It means illustration. People would illustrate, uneducated. They knew nothing. Okay? You know, the life was so harsh. People were ignorant, were very uneducated, and this uneducation means the fall and the lacking of life in all its aspects. In health, people suffer. In education, people suffer. in science, and all the aspects of life. People suffered so much because, you know, they were illiterate. They couldn't purchase books. Books were very, very expensive. It was impossible for common people to purchase books. You know, you just imagine that, you know, nowadays, the written books by hand, they cost almost $2,000. You know, it is impossible for you to buy a book. Is anyone ready to buy a book for $2,000? No, nobody is going to risk his fortune in books unless the scholars. So normally people couldn't buy books. It was impossible for people to buy books. Okay, so it was very, very dark. That means that it is really the label of these years were the dark ages because of uneducation, because people couldn't write or read. Okay, people were illiterate. It was so harsh and gloomy. Okay. Okay, number 3. Yes, please. Again, please. Reformation. Okay, very good. Listen up, please, guys. Reformation. Okay, please comment on Reformation. Okay. Anyone can comment on Reformation. What does this concept mean? Why it is important? Why it changed so many things in England during these years? Yes, please. Yes, please.
This action part between Protestant and the Catholic.
Yes. Very good. Thank you. You, sir.
What kind of change Protestant to Catholic? Because generally they don't have any children.
Yes.
They want to marry again.
Yes, very good.
Yes.
Vice versa, from Catholicism to Protestant church. Yes, please.
Mary and Henry a Catholic. Was Catholic?
The 7th, not the 8th. Yes.
Catholic.
Yes.
Isabel and Henry was
Protestant. Yes, very good. Yes. Any other idea? Anything? Yes, please. Yes, very good. Okay, thank you. Any other idea? Okay. Reformation means the conversion from the Catholic Church into Protestant Church. Okay. Henry VII, he was what? He was Catholic. Yes, he was Catholic. Henry VIII, Protestant. And Mary, she was Catholic. Yes. And Elizabeth, yes. Thank you guys. You are so active today. Okay. She was Protestant. Why? What happened? Why he became Protestant? And why she became Protestant? Why these were Catholic? Yes, please. Yes. Yes.
The mother of Mary was a Catholic, so
Yes.
she was a Catholic too.
Yes.
Elizabeth and Edward were her mother
Yes.
was a Protestant.
Yes.
And her father was a Protestant.
Yes.
So they were a Protestant.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, please. Yes.
I believe Henry Catholic became Protestant because they couldn't be married.
Yes.
So they didn't marry, so they
Quiet, please. Quiet, guys. Yes, please.
because he was Catholic, and Catholic didn't allow him to marry.
Yes.
And he was resistant to that.
Yes, very good. Yes.
So he changed his religion and he was Protestant.
Yes, very good. Thank you very much. Any other idea? Yes. Any other comments? First, Henry VII, who was Catholic. You know, it is more normal to follow the Catholic Church. Why? Because the Protestant Church was not that famous. Who was Martin Luther? Who was Martin Luther? Do you have any idea about Martin Luther? We discussed this man last lecture. Yes, please. Yes. Yes, please.
He was what?
No. He was a cleric. He was a normal cleric, a normal guy in the church. Martin Luther, yes, please. Yes. Yes, very good, thank you. He was a German cleric. You know cleric? What's the meaning of cleric? clearly, yes. Excuse me? Yes, Ricard, yes. Yes. Yes, please.
He was a German man and he
Listen up, please.
he was have some trouble with the Pope of the German or Catholic.
Yes,
Catholic.
yes, yes.
And the boss was talking more on
Yes, very good.
city and he come for England and he was
Yes.
he found
Yes.
with the birth stand for England.
Yes, very good. Thank you. You know, you imagine that you were living at a time during the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church was so dominating. You know, it dominated all the aspects, all the fields of life. You couldn't marry unless you had permission from the church. You couldn't purchase a land, a house, unless you had a permission from the church. You couldn't travel unless you had a permission. You should have paid taxes to the church. So the church dominated all the aspects of life. You know, it ruled England, it ruled all the world, all the Christian world. It was impossible to live during those ages. It was so hard for people. For example, you work from early morning until night, and you come home, and later on, an authority from the church comes to the house. Okay, I'm not the door. I'm the door. Okay, hello, what's your tax? Give us your taxes. Come on. People were so poor because of these heavy taxes. They were all paid to the church. It was so hard for people to live under those circumstances. Later on, in Germany, during the 15th and 14th century, okay, there was a guy who called Martin Luther. He was a normal cleric in the church, okay. So he was in the beginning, he was Catholic, like all the clerics. He was Catholic. One day he went to the Pope and said, "Hello, sir, I have an objection." It was very strange to object to the Pope at that time. It was almost impossible to raise questions to the Pope. It was like questioning Jesus Christ, or maybe questioning God, like the Lord God. It was impossible to question the Pope. He was so challenging, he was so daring, and you know, he was very courageous to do that. He said, "Pope, I have a question, I have an objection." He said, "Yes." It was very strange. He said, "Yes." He said, "You know, hello, yes, you have a question?" Okay. He said, "You know, this is not fair. You are not treating people in a good manner. You are oppressing them. You are like a tyrant. You can't do that to people. People have their own rights. They can do whatever they will. They can do whatever they wish. You can't just put them in a cage and restrict and confine their movements, their life." Okay? Yes, lady. Yes. You have a question? Why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? Yes, you. Yes. Quiet, please. Okay. So, they say, this is not fair. You're not good with your people. People have their own rights. This is not fair. You have to be a justice. You know, church should be a mirror of God. It should represent justice. Okay? So you should change your manners. You should change your policy. Okay? You should be good with people. You know, it was very shocking for the Pope. Yes, please. Yes, please. So it was very shocking for the Pope to be faced with these objections. It was very shocking. That's the superior authority in the world. Okay? To be confronted with these questions, with these objections. So he said, now you have become an atheist. You are going to be excommunicated. You are going to be displaced. Go out, okay? Excommunication, displaced. What's the meaning of displaced? Displaced. Yes, displaced. Running away. Okay. Okay. Throwing away. Go out. You are displaced. For example, the people from Mosul are displaced people. You know? What's the meaning of displaced? Yes. Yes. Yes, Mushadajin. Yes. Thank you. Yes, homeless. Yes. You are going to be excommunicated. You know, excommunication, it is a specific concept for the church. When you are a bad cleric, they are going to excommunicate you out of the church. They are going to displace you out of the church. You are no longer a cleric. This means excommunication. So Pope excommunicated Martin Luther and said, "Go away. You have to leave the church. You are no longer a cleric." So he went out and made his own way. He established a new ideology, a new thought, a new policy, a new philosophy, a philosophy of love, embracing the poor people, loving poor people, okay, being good with common people, okay. So he had some points and substitutions for the Catholic Church. He established his own church. It was named the Protestant Church. You know, Protestant means revolution. Revolution. What's the meaning of revolution? Revolution. Thawra, yes. So this means Protestant. Protestant Church was a revolution against the traditional church. Okay? Yes, lady. You have a question? Okay. So it was a revolution against the traditional church, against the Catholic Church, and he established his own church. After many revolutions against the Catholics, okay, and against the authority, he succeeded in founding his own church. And since it was a moderation in Christianity, it was so nice with people, it was so good with poor people. So it expanded to other reigns, to other territories of Europe. And one of those territories was England. So the Protestant church moved from Germany into England. During who? Who brought Protestant church into England? Yes, please. Yes, Henry VIII. He established the Protestant church in England. Why? Why? Yes, please. Yes.
Only one God.
Yes.
And he was one.
Yes, he was there. Yes.
So he was to the board of Catholic Church.
Yes.
And the second again.
Yes. Yes, very good. Yes, very good.
The board said for him, no, you can't because
Yes,
you are
very good.
Catholic. So he was angry from the board.
Yes.
And he decided to change the whole board to
Yes.
church.
Yes, very
So
good.
he changed and had it again and again and again.
Yes, very good. Very good. Yes. Okay, thank you. Any other idea? Any other comment? Okay, look. Henry VIII, he was the first to establish the Protestant church in England. Why? As the lady here mentioned, you know, Henry VIII, he was a baron. And normally, kings love to see their children come to their place after they die. They don't want to see their throne to be filled with strangers. They don't like strangers to fill their throne. So they love to have children. Since he was baron, he couldn't marry again. Why? Because in the Catholic Church, the instructions are you have no rights to marry again. You have no rights to divorce your wife. It was so harsh for people. You imagine you don't have children, and the church or the Islamic instructions obstacle you. They do not allow you to marry again. How will the shock be? You can't imagine. It was so bad. It was very bad. So, Henry VIII, he wrote a letter to the Pope of his time. He said, "Sir, I want permission to marry again." He said, "No, this is blasphemy. You can't do this. It is impossible. You are allowed to marry only once, and that's it, until the end of your life. You can't remarry. Or you cannot divorce your wife to marry again. It is impossible. You are not allowed. You have to follow the pure instructions of the Catholic Church. Jesus Christ doesn't allow you to do so." So he revolted against the Catholic Church. He said, "Okay, I'm going to find my own way. I'm going to split from the traditional church. I'm going to split from you. I'm going to follow my own way and on my own heart. I want children. You don't allow me to marry again. So I'm going to follow an ideology that allows me to marry again. Yes, lady. Yes. You have a question? Okay. So, then later on, yes, please. Yes, please.
So he was married and he had married.
Yes.
The first child was
Yes. Very good.
and he was had a service and she had the Edward.
Yes. Very good.
And he married the mother of Elizabeth.
Yes.
Was the sister for the
Yes.
mother of Edward.
Yes.
After 2 years, the mother of Elizabeth was her name Anna.
Yes.
She did a visit. So he told her and said that Elizabeth, I will go for it.
Yes.
When he was on drive, he said Edward will take my place. And he was I will go for it.
Yes. Very good.
And that was the first in history that first prince had the kingdom and
Yes.
I will
Very
go
good.
for it.
Very good.
And when Edward didn't stay in his place for a long time, it's 1 year, and the people took him.
Yes.
Mary had the kingdom,
Yes.
and she also didn't stay more time.
Listen up, please. Yes.
She also didn't stay more time, and she was with the Catholic, and that was
Yes, very good.
a very big sin.
Correct.
So they canceled her, and in the end, Elizabeth was the king. But the Pope, after the church, said you are
Yes.
illegal.
Yes, very good.
You are illegal.
Yes.
King because you are Protestant and you are illegal. But she was not. She was strong and
Yes.
she had a special personality.
Yes, very good.
And people loved her.
Yes, very good.
She stayed in her place.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Thank you. So, he followed the Protestant church because he wanted to marry again. He married again for 7 or 8 times until he got these children, as the lady mentioned. Okay, there was a problem. I'm going to mention again. So he became Protestant, and he became very good. He became nice with people. People loved him. People loved their king. People loved the authority. What do you expect? When people love the government, what will happen? What will happen? Yes, please.
The kingdom will be very versatile.
Yes, very good. Yes, they will flourish. They will be a united kingdom. They will be very strong people. No other country or no territory would dare to invade the country because people were with their king. They had a very strong military. So the Spanish and French, they had many attempts to invade England, but they failed. Why? Because people were protecting the king. They protected the kingdom. The military was so strong because people loved the king, and the king loved his people. It became very strong, a very strong nation. So he became Protestant. Later on, when he died, Mary became the queen. She became what? She was Catholic or Protestant? Yes.
Was asked like his grandfather.
Yes. Yes, very good. You know, Henry VII was a tyrant. He was not good with his people. As well as Mary. She was a tyrant. She oppressed her people. People didn't love her. So the strength of England shaped. England was no longer strong. Okay? She became Catholic. She believed that the doings of her father were not right. Okay? She again converted back to Catholicism. Okay? She displaced all the Protestant ways. She destroyed all the Protestant churches and said, the Catholic Church is the true church. It is the true representative of God. It is the true mirror of Jesus Christ. So, she destroyed all the establishments of the Protestants. She was oppressing her people. People didn't love her because she was a tyrant. Okay, she was tyrant. Later on, after many revolutions, by the way, he was taken away from the throne by revolutions. Okay, he didn't die. He was taken away from the throne by revolutions. Again, during the time of Mary, many revolutions rose until she died, and later on, Elizabeth became the queen. Okay, what do you think about Elizabeth? How was she? What were the most important characteristics of Elizabeth? Yes, please.
Elizabeth, she was Protestant, and she was loved the people, and the people loved God.
Yes, very good. Yes.
So the kingdom of the Elizabeth was very strong.
Yes, very good.
Yes.
Correct.
Elizabeth was helped the poor people and the orphans.
Thank you. Yes, very good. Yes, please.
The first thing that Elizabeth did when she was a queen, she brought the Protestant church.
Yes, very good.
Protestant church of England.
Yes, very good. Yes, thank you.
That's a Protestant church.
Yes, yes. Any other idea? Any other? Yes, please.
Elizabeth, the daughter of Elizabeth,
Yes.
his second wife,
Yes.
and he was a Protestant.
Yes.
And he was
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Later on, after Mary, Elizabeth became the queen. She again became Protestant. Okay, and she sent letters to all the Protestant players that we come back to England. We are again Protestant. We are again a Protestant nation. You have the free world. You have freedom to establish your own churches. Come here. I love you people. You my people. I love you. Come back to England. Okay? She was very nice queen. She was very educated. She loved science. She loved her people. Okay? She was very good with them. So England flourished again during the reign of Elizabeth. Again, people loved her. People protected her. People became united against enemy invasions, against outsiders. So no one would dare to invade England because people were united on one hand. Okay, they were with their queen. They became very strong. They flourished in all the aspects of life. Okay, in political situations, in economy, in science, and all other matters and other aspects. She again became queen and Protestant. There was a problem again. Pope, at that time, the Pope of the Catholic Church, he announced, he announced that you are illegal for the reasons the lady mentioned. And again, the other reason is that Henry VIII was not allowed to marry again. So the other marriages are not legal, so the children are illegal. Yes. An illegal person cannot rule, cannot take the throne. So she should be replaced with another person. What we said, people loved her. All the people, all the nations stood by her side. They said, no Pope, you are wrong. This is the rightful queen. We love our queen. You just put your nose in your own business. Okay? Yes, please.
But something special happened in the
Yes.
the Spanish
Yes.
was want to go in the war with her.
Yes, very good. Yes.
But she doesn't.
Yes, very good. The Spanish attempted to invade England. Yes, please. Yes. You have a question? Okay, listen up. Spain attempted to invade England. France also had some attempts and other countries. But they failed because England was a strong nation. They were a united nation. They were by the side of the Queen. So they failed to invade England. Okay. So Reformation means the Protestant Church the conversion from Catholic Church to Protestant Church. There is another reason. It was very important. What do you think? Number 4. Yes. The expansions of territories. Any comment, please? Any comment? Yes, please.
That time, people to go to other countries and
Yes.
discover other places in the world, so they can learn new ideas
Mhm.
and
Yes. Yes, thank you. Any other idea? Any other idea? So the expansions of territories. During the Tudors, exactly after 7 years after the after the ruling of Henry VII, Columbus discovered the New World. What is the New World? Yes, please. Yes, America. Columbus discovered America. It had a very strong reflection in other countries. That England discovered a whole country, a very big and vast country. It was very important for their political situations. They became stronger and stronger because they discovered new territories, new islands, new countries, new power, new people, new thoughts and intellectualities. Okay? So King Henry VII, he rewarded Columbus and it promoted other people to go and discover new lands, new territories. For example, you imagine that I am Columbus and he is King Henry. I came to King Henry. Sir, I discovered the New World. He would be very happy and he would reward me with money, with lands, with power. So it would promote you. It would be very good to you to do this again. So all of you would brought new ships to go in the sea and oceans to discover new lands, new islands, new territories. Okay, so it was the time of expansions. England expanded so much. It founded new lands, okay, new countries. Again, London was a seaport. What's a seaport? What's the seaport? Yes, very good. London was a seaport at that time. You imagine that this is London and that this is the port, okay? Every day, one guy would come inside the class and say, hey, people of England, I have discovered a new land. I have discovered a new territory. What would be your reaction? The first thing you would ask is, describe this new land. Describe the new territory. So this guy would say, okay, their culture is blah, blah, blah. And you would write down. I heard new tales. What new tales? I heard this and this and this. Okay, you would write down. Okay, and what else? I found new theories, new philosophies. Okay, that's great. Tell us about their philosophy. And you would write down. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, the intellectual mind of English people, it was enriched through these invasions. It enriched the culture. Yes, please. You have a question? Okay, that's not it. It enriched the culture. It enriched the culture of English people because of the new tales. The new tales came to England because of the new theories of new philosophies. It came to England. So they became a very enriched people, enriched nation. Okay. They expanded in their intellectuality as well as their lands. It was very important. This point had its own effects on people, on their political situations. Okay, number 5. What do you think? Yes, please. Humanism. Humanism. Yes, please. Who can comment? and humanism. Yes, please.
This point taking about the Elizabeth.
Yes.
Elizabeth was
Yes, very good.
very friendly and
Yes, yes, very good.
help the people and help the orphans.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, very good.
So the people loved the Elizabeth.
Yes, very good.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the kingdom of the Elizabeth was very strong.
Yes, very good. Yes, thank you. Yes, lady.
Elizabeth
Yes.
and the people was connected.
Yes, very good. Yes, yes, lady.
The people was thinking that we are about King on the earth because the first father is Adam.
Yes.
The God he removed him from the heaven.
Yes, very good.
Because he did
Yes,
everything.
this is the point.
So,
Listen up, please. Yes.
So we are not a good people. But
Yes.
But with the this argument change.
Yes, very good.
The Pope of more church say we are good people, like God love
Yes.
God, and we can everyone from us can change for heaven or hell. We can go from
Yep.
heaven or
Very
hell.
good.
So Elizabeth was more human.
Yes, very good. So humanism. You know, during the medieval ages, it starts from when? From which year? Yes, please.
1066.
Yes, very good. From 1066 up to 1485. These are called the medieval ages, the dark ages. Okay, during the medieval ages, there was an accepted concept among people. The concept was that Adam and Eve, they sinned, and they were outcasted, they were displaced from the Garden of Eden, from heaven. So, all the descendants of Adam and Eve, all people, are sinful as well, like Adam and Eve. So you all are, according to their concept, you all are sinful. You are going to go to hell. Okay? You have no solution to that, because our grandfather, okay, Adam and Eve, they sinned, so we are sinful as well. According to the medieval concept, there is only one solution with that you embrace Jesus Christ, that you believe in Christ, believe in the Catholic Church. This is the only way that leads you to heaven. So, you all are destined to go to hell. You just imagine that your consciousness, that you accept that you are going to hell. That is horrible. That you believe you are a bad people. You are a bad person. Yes, yes, please. Yes. Believing in yourself that you are a bad person, it encourages you to do more sins. Yes, please. You have a question? Yeah. You have a question? Okay, listen up, please. It encourages you to do more sins because you are already a bad man. So it was very bad. It was very horrible to think about it. So humanism changed many things. They said, no, you are a good man. You are good people. You all are born pure. You all are born white. Okay? You are not sinful. You are good people. It is your deeds, your attitudes that determines you are a bad man or a good man. You are going to hell or to heaven. It belongs to you. You decide that you are a good man or a bad man. Okay? So it changed many things. It gave confidence to people. Okay? It changed the concept of people. Okay? People got confident in themselves that they are superior. They are good. Okay? Elizabeth was a humanist. Elizabeth was a humanist. She loved her people. She treated people as they were all going to heaven. Okay? She treated them very well. She was a very good queen. There is another concept. It is called, yes, individualism. Yes, please. Yes.
The Catholic say that the body of the human divided two parts.
Yes.
Devil
Listen up, please.
and angel.
Yes.
But the Protestant says that's wrong. The body of the human.
Yes, very
It's
good.
one part.
Yes,
It's
yes,
angel.
yes, very good. Any other idea? Please. Yes. Individualism. Again, we go back to the medieval ages, to the Dark Ages. During these years, they believed that man is divided into two. Man is split into two, okay? One part is an angel. The other part is a demon, is Satan, is Lucifer, okay? So, you have to be good to go to your angelic side. You have to be good. You have to be careful. If you fall, if you commit one single sin, if you commit one bad thing, you will become Satan. You are going to go to hell. You have to be very careful in your deeds. Okay? It was annoying for your conscience that you always believe that if you commit one single fault, you will become Satan. So it was very annoying for them. Again, individualism. It was a movement. It was an ideology that proved, that insisted on a concept that all men are angels. They are the core of the universe. They are the core of the world. You are the center of the world. Okay? You all are angels. You are all good people. You are not Satan. You are not sinful. You all are godlike. You know godlike? What's the meaning of godlike? Godlike. Yes? No, godlike. Yes, you are godlike. You know, you are born in the image of God. Okay, you are born. You are the reflection of God. God is inside you. You are the manifest of God. You are God, they believe. وحدة الوجود. You have heard about it. Okay, this is an ideology, philosophical ideology. They believe that you are good. You are the center of the universe. You are important. You are lofty. You are very important in the eye of God, in the eye of all creatures. You are the boss of all the creatures. You are the master, okay? This is individualism. There is another concept. It is called classism. Listen up, please, guys. Yes. Yes, please.
This point is very important.
Yes.
Stating about the Elizabeth.
Yes.
Somebody come and say the Elizabeth is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong. The Elizabeth was very good and helped
Yes.
the people.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Another point, please. Another idea. Another comment. Classicism. Okay. Classicism means the revival of classic works, of Homer, of the Greeks, of the Romans. You know, revival, what's the meaning of revival? Revive, you know, giving life to the dead. Yes, yes. It means the revival of old works, of the Greeks, of the Romans. That's why it's again enriched the intellectuality, the culture of the English people. They found new sources, new references, new mythologies to enrich, to support their ideas, to support their literature. Okay, they have many references. You will find in your drama and your poetry of this year that there are many references to classic works. Okay, of the Greeks and the Romans. They revived the old works. Again, Elizabeth was a humanist. She was an individualist. She was a classicist. Okay. Again, you know, this movement, this transition from the medieval ages to the modern ages, it was so slow. Okay, the transition was so slow. Exactly like this. Okay, this is the timeline. Okay, and here and here. Okay. These are the medieval ages, and these are the modern ages. Here there is a mixture. There is a mixture of old ideas, of old concepts, and new concepts. It was not, a shocking and very sharp transition. Okay, so that's why we find Dr. Faustus, your drama, your play. It is here in this point. there's a mixture of medieval concepts and modern concepts. The transition was low, but it was not so fast and sharp. Okay? And these are the most important points we can mention. Do you have any addition? Any other idea? Okay, thank you. Can you cut? Yes, please. Do you have any idea? Any